everybody. PIC TV Network here. PIC TV Network here with a beautiful, beautiful queen from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Tell her who you are and what you do.
Hey, this is Elder Tara. I'm in the entertainment business. I also work for Citizen Bank.
Right.
I do some graphic designs. I do some of everything.
Right, right.
But I'm here all the way from South Carolina just to enjoy this here. I mean, I had an awesome time. There was great spoken word. And I'm going to tell you now, I was really pulling for FAMU. But man, Tennessee State, OMG, they just pulled it out. That is the best HBCU choir I ever seen in my life.
They pop. I'm telling you, the night was a historical night in Washington, D.C. Y'all got to come back to House Sweet the Sound again. Nate put it off. How can people get in touch with you?
Oh, of course, you know, I booked for Apostle Vera Howard.
Woo!
So if you want to book her, because she's been on
all
many,
over the world.
She's all over the world.
She is the queen of connection.
Double cross.
Matter of fact, I'm going to get her over here. Come on, queen of connections for a minute. Come on over here. This lady, pause it for a minute. Come on. Come on. Come on. If it wasn't for her, put it on play. If it wasn't for this lady right here, the preachers who was on that stage wouldn't be here. When they asked her to put this together, I want to thank you for putting my name in. Amen. I would have never met Dietrich Hatton if it wasn't for you. A lot of the stars I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for you. And you know, this is your time. Queen, I want to thank you for looking out for us, first of all.
Well, I was just talking to your wife. And I think that there's a couple of us, or many of us, who have been in the back burner helping other people grow ministries or make their ministries great. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times we go overlooked. We're not recognized, underappreciated. Mm-hmm. But God said there's a timing and a season for everything. And so I believe now we have stepped into the reaping in our harvest season. So God is going to open up the doors. And this is one of the beginning of the floodgates to happen. So it was an honor.
Yeah.
To pick you all to be part of this celebration. And when I talked to Nate, you know, about it. He fought for it as well with Fox Soul. And we were like, the leaders in this area, you know, they're doing some great things. We must recognize them because we're tapping into their audience to come to this event.
But when you talk about Bishop Demery, Terry Harps, you're talking about Apostle Bowie, you're talking about myself. You could have got
St. James.
Bishop St. James. You know, you had Bishop Twyman on the list. You had others. Queen, you could have said, you know what? I'm gonna go all the way and get somebody else. But you gave us a shot, and I want to say thank you.
You're welcome. Actually, it started with more than 12 people. It really did. God cut the numbers down, and this was God ordained. We did, the folks that were selected were selected by God. I was just one of the instruments, along with Apostle Jerome Bowie, to help select the selection process.
I felt good having. Where's my stage at? Where's my award at? Where's my trophy?
Is that your plaque right there?
Yeah, let me pick it up. I felt good to get this on the stage, Queen. You put my name in the hat, and you pulled my name out.
No, God did.
Well, okay, God did it through you, and I love you for that. You know, people don't know you. You work with Dietrich Hatton. You work with
Jacqueline Carter, who was on the stage tonight.
Woo!
Yep.
Wow! And you just came from down.
I just came from the Black Expo with Todd Delaney.
Yep.
And this weekend, I'm going to Barbados for the Barbados Fest. I'm taking Sherwin Gardner.
Right.
And 2 weeks before that, I was at the New Orleans Jazz Fest with Todd Delaney. Then a week before that, I was at the Black Expo with Ashford Saunders.
And I saw you with
Franklin.
my man, Anthony
Anthony Anderson.
He was cutting up though.
He was cutting up with Elder Tara. And I was also with Morris Chestnut.
That's right. I saw that.
Right. God is so good, and He opens up these doors, and it's called. Is that Charles? It's called favor. Favor from God. So I just thank God for all the favor that God has given me, and I'm going to continue to be obedient and walk in it.
Now, before we close, you have an exercise event that everybody can stay home, sit in that chair, and work out. Talk about it for a second.
Elder Tara is one of the clients.
Woo-hoo!
It's a chair exercise class on Zoom. We do 2 to 3 times a week. But because the Lord had told me to do it and to not charge, to just sow into these women, it opened up through Pastor Teresa, as a matter of fact, I got offered to come teach chair to a senior citizen recreational center.
Wow.
And they're going to pay me.
Wow.
And that's God. So I thank God.
How can people come to be part of it? Talk about that.
They can check out my Facebook page, which is under Apostle Verl Howard. I'm always posting the flyers, or they can call 910-644-1824. We would love to have you. Get your A1C down, get your high blood pressure down, get rid of that cancer, get rid of diabetes. We would love to have you.
You know, you don't brag on your degrees, but you got about 7 degrees, right?
Probably 8, yeah.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you something before we close.
Hey, there's one of the executive producers right there.
Bring
You
her
need
up
to
here.
grab her.
Listen, bring her up
this
here.
This is Miss Brown.
I'm
Grab
telling
her.
you guys, this is a preacher right here, Apostle, Prophet, Verl Howard, y'all. You ain't got to go nowhere else. We got one right here. This is a jewel, y'all. Get her to preach, and I'm telling you, your ministry would never be the same.
Amen.
Bring her up
Thank
here.
you, Bishop.
This is this.
Miss Brown.
Put her on hold. Put her on pause. No, thank you.